Hey there, soul tribe. It is Intuitive Energy Guide, Clairvoyant and Source Energy Channel. Kathy Weiss here. Welcome to your weekly energy reading for the week of November 11th through the 17th, 2019. And again, or as always, keep in mind if you have come across this video at some point and it isn't the week of November 11th, 2019, there is juicy information in here for you. So stay with it. You can't get it wrong with this type of information. Like the universe just guides you directly to what you need. So stick around, even if it's not this week. So I'm like, where do we start? And this is how I know we're all, or not even all of us, some of us are dealing with really scattered energy this week. And that's kind of, for me, making me wonder where to go first. So as a highly sensitive person, it means that I can feel your energy stronger and over greater distances than an average person. We can all feel each other's electromagnetic vibration in close proximity. Highly sensitive people, of which there are only about 20% of the population, either feel it stronger or over greater distances. So I'm feeling that, and the image that I receive in my mind as I feel the energy, that's called clairvoyance. And I see this sort of like, when a light hits a prism and then that light scatters in different directions. I'm sort of seeing an image like that. And the collective energy is coming down and in and then going off in three different directions. So we're going to talk about those three different directions. And no matter which direction you're sort of following this week, I'm going to give you one really simple thing you can do to get you not only through this week, but it's going to really contribute to the entire rest of 2019. So I heard some of you wondering about these little goodies that I have down here in front of me. And these are some crystals that I selected that give off an energy and a vibration to support us during this time that's a little bit scattered. This is just a clear quartz. And I chose it because it's mostly clear. It's got a little bit of cloudiness to it, but the energy that it gives off is really clear. And it was going for this idea of providing clarity for us this week. And then I have red garnet. Red garnet is really cool because if you were to feel it, it's dense for its size. It's very grounding and it helps with feelings of stability and security and safety. When we're scattered or stuck or slowed down, those are the three branches, we can sometimes not feel safe or secure. And so that's bringing in the energy there. Lastly, another clear quartz, but the way that this one is shaped, it acts as an amplifier. So it's amplifying the energy of the first two. So let's talk about those three streams of energy. Here's the thing, guys. It is scattered or stuck or slowed down. No matter which one of those, and I'm going to get into each of them, no matter which one of those you've got going on, here's the thing. You've got to turn off the distractions and really listen and pay attention if you want to get unscattered, unstuck, or unslowed down. Okay? If you're like, you just kind of want to listen in and not take any action and not make any forward momentum or deal with it, keep scrolling through Facebook while you're also listening to me at the same time. But we know the vast majority of people who actually pay attention and follow the action steps, those are the people that see change and desired results in their lives. So if you're really desiring some unstuckness or unscatteredness, zone in with me for just a couple minutes. I believe in you and I know you can do it. As a matter of fact, you can comment down here, whether you're watching live or later, or shoot me some questions and we can have even more interaction. So it's not just you listening to me, but you're participating, which also increases your likelihood for the desired outcomes and results that you're seeking. Okay, first energy line is the scattered energy. And that, it feels to me a little bit like those of us that are scattered right now, we're like, oh my God, this, oh my God, this, oh, but there's this, and we're kind of like all over the place and not sure how to direct or focus ourselves. This is happening because the holidays are coming. Now, especially in the United States, and if you're not in the US, this still is going to apply to you, but in a little bit later. In the United States, we sort of get this trifecta of our Thanksgiving at the end of November, followed by Christmas and New Year's. And there's all of these activities and holidays and breaks and travel, and it's pulling our attention in a lot of different directions on top of our regular day-to-day life stuff. So that's why some of us are starting to feel scattered. The second energy line that I'm feeling is the one right down the middle, and it's that some of us are feeling stuck. And with that, it's more clairaudient. I'm hearing in my ear and in my mind like a humming sound, sort of like a mechanical, like a machine or an engine that's idling, and that it's not going anywhere. It's just kind of sitting in one place. If you're feeling that, like you're kind of stuck and idling and not sure where to go, know that it's normal sometimes. Know that we don't always need to be like making these big, massive forward momentum type things in our life, but there is going to be one thing that you can do to help you not feel quite so stuck or sitting in one place as we close out 2019. It's going to be the same thing for the scattered people. Hang tight, because there's one more energy that I need to address, and this is the slowed down. Some of us feel like, man, we're just diving deep and digging hard, but the results that we're seeking aren't showing up as fast as we would like, or they've dried up. And that even this energy line for you guys, it sort of feels really weak and like it ends a lot sooner than the scattered and the stuck. Like those two feel really strong, and this slowed down one is just kind of like petering out. If things feel really slowed down for you, it's because of the first two, right? We don't act as individual entities in our lives. So as people become more scattered with the imminence of the approaching holiday season, as people start to feel a little bit stuck, which is also in relationship to the imminent approaching holiday season, those of us that are seeking results where other people are participating are feeling that sort of lack of participation, lack of strong focus and awareness from other people. And that's causing us to have that feeling that things have slowed down. So kind of across the board, while the energies are different, they're rooted in the same place energetically, and there's one thing, no matter which one you're feeling, that you can do to help you maybe not completely override it, but help you work with it and feel successful and on track. Here's what you're going to do. You need a pen and paper. If you don't have one, grab your device and run off and find one with me really quick, or come back and rewatch this part with your pen and your paper handy. Because what you're going to do is make a decision. And it's this decision that is going to support you through the stuck or the scattered or the slowed down. And what you're going to do is choose one area of your life that no matter what remains your main focus for the rest of the year, so that even with events and celebration and travel, there is this one priority that is your guiding light or your guiding focus. So that might mean weight loss or physical fitness. It might be a project that you're pursuing, or aspects of your career, or a relationship that you are mending or wanting to maintain its strength and durability. Write that down. Like, for the rest of 2019, my main priority and focus is, and then to solidify that and make it even stronger, share it with people. Tell people who matter to you who care and love and support you. Tell me, because I care and I love and I support you and I believe in you. Tell me, what is your main focus? Because the more you put it out in the world, the more opportunities are going to arise for you to keep that focus high and strong, even if you're feeling scattered. I think this is really great for the scattered people, because when you're like, oh, this, oh, this, oh, this, I don't know where to focus, right here, this thing, number one, physical fitness, for example. No skipping Zumba or yoga or the gym or the run or whatever it is. Everything else lines up after. That's just an example, okay? So you're going to write it down. You're going to start telling people. And if you need to, you're going to get your handy dandy cell phone or smartphone or whatever device and put reminders in there or set a time of the day. Yeah, like Rosalind says, I would like to focus and achieve physical fitness. So maybe what you're going to do then, Rosalind, is put right there in your calendar. Maybe you're old school and you still like have a paper planner. These are the workouts I'm going to do on these days and times. And then everything else gets fit in around it. The shopping or the travel or the parties or whatever it is, those all come second to your main focus. And that's for all of us. If you need more help and support, okay, this is really hysterical, you guys. I was watching a video just before we started today where the person was talking about how we learn better and achieve greater success when we're live with people. And I get that this video, while it's being aired live now, some people are going to watch later. And even so, those of us that are watching live or later, we might be doing other things at the same time, and like scrolling through our Instagram feed or doing the dishes, and our intention isn't fully there. And I was cracking up because I kept wanting to go and fiddle with my website while I was listening to this guy talk about how it's hard to learn from video. So if you need extra help getting focused, figuring out what that one area is, or figuring out how to fit it into your life, let's work together live and in person. I offer group mini sessions and private one-on-one sessions. My high sensitivity and my clairvoyance and my intuitive gifts allow us to create an action plan that will help you close out 2019 like kablam. And I know this is true for myself. I was like, man, I wish I could like get on the phone and talk with this guy because I'm having such a hard time focusing unless I was really speaking with him in person, right? It's just a different energy, a different mindset, a different ability to be present. This video might be enough for some of you, right? You're going to write that down and you're going to make a plan and make it happen. For some of you, you're already like back into scattered stuck land and you need some one-on-one attention. There are lots of ways you can get that from me, and you could head over to Kathy-Weiss.com and check that out on my Work With Me page. You can message me directly because I'm happy to respond. I actually love responding to people. It's super fun. But let's close out this week's energy reading with an oracle card. I have the Mother Mary Oracle for you here. And I selected this one because I feel like it's a really kind and nurturing energy without being overbearing. And when we're feeling already those sensations of stuck and scattered and slowed down, we don't need somebody beating us over the head. Now, these cards are not going to give you the answers, so to speak, but they are going to help you look at your situation with a different perspective and some broadened ideas of how to approach or accept what is going on. So give that a nice big shuffle. When I do work with people in person, whether that's in the group mini sessions or private one-on-one, I invite you to tell me where today's card is. Sometimes people comment when we're doing the live, and that's awesome too if you're watching live and you want to comment before I choose. But I'm going with that second break unless anybody else speaks up. Okay, here is today's card. This is Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming. There she is. And when we use oracle cards, it's nice to take a pause where you look at the image and kind of take it in or think about the words and then trust sort of your first impressions and like what comes up in your mind. And when I looked at her with her eyes closed, I felt such a sense of acceptance, like an internal feeling of like, it's okay to be a little stuck or slow or scattered. It's okay to be human. It's okay to not always be making massive leaps and bounds forward, but to have times that are quieter and slower, but still focused, right? You can still focus and be really determined without things happening at rapid speed. And I'm hearing that for many of us this time of year, that's actually best. We tend to go way like balls to the wall. You know what I mean? Like we tend to just like hammer so much out of life. It's okay for it to be a little bit more chill. But again, with that, still that sense of quiet determination and that sort of quiet focus of moving forward. Let's check out the intention of the author in the guidebook. Signs of spiritual growth are subtle at first, and eventually evidence of our inner work becomes so obvious that our world is transformed. So know that whichever aspect of your life you're choosing to focus as your primary focus right now, that the results are going to show up, but they might not be like instant and obvious, and that's okay. It can kind of make you want to give up sometimes, but that deliberate choice of focusing is going to help you stay on path. This oracle comes with a special message. It says, do not give up. Oh my God, I love that, because I was just saying you're probably going to feel like you want to give up sometimes. Do not let go of your dream. Stay at it. Keep working on yourself. And if you're struggling to have faith, do the healing process from this oracle. So the healing process includes taking some time to close your eyes and focus on your breathing, and to remind yourself that you believe in your own success. This oracle also brings this message: you are asked to trust in your inner senses or feelings. Sometimes what doesn't seem that promising on the surface can hold tremendous promise and will be the foundation of your divine success. Likewise, sometimes what appears to be wonderful is not actually much more than a glossy surface. And this is, again, where you're being asked to trust your inner knowingness. And especially with today's messages and the energy that we're talking about this week, when I invited you to write down that one area of focus, trust the first thing that came up. You have that inner guidance and wisdom that knows exactly what it is you need. But again, sometimes we need in-person, real life support and guidance from someone who can show you the way. I am happy to do that. If you're interested, all you have to do is shoot me a private message, comment here, or visit my website, Kathy-Weiss.com. I'm hearing that we are complete for today. I love you. I believe in you. This week and this energy will pass. Embrace it. Stay focused. And I'm hearing that's it. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. I will see you back here again next week for your weekly energy reading. I love you guys. Namaste. Bye.